It's time for Down on the Farm. Thanks for listening to us on this Wednesday. We're brought to you by D&D Farm and Ranch. Neighbor, let's get a quick overview of corn, beans, wheat, and cotton. May corn closed down 1/2 cent. December corn was down 2. May soybeans closed down 11 3/4. November soybeans down 8 3/4. July Kansas City wheat closed up 2 1/4. July Chicago was down 2 3/4 cents, and July Minneapolis wheat was up 1 cent. As we look toward cotton, spot May cotton enters its delivery period this next week. May cotton settled at 81.29, down 164. July was 83.09, minus 206. December, 79.14, 143 lower. Estimated volume, 78,267 contracts. Neighbor, there's a look at corn, beans, wheat, and cotton. Good day to you, my Texas neighbor. It's time for Down on the Farm. Thanks for listening to us on this Wednesday. We're brought to you by D&D Farm and Ranch. We're on the line with Cousin Brian Litzman, Seguin Cattle Company. Cousin Brian, how's sheep and goat and cattle sale going to go on Wednesday?
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty good, Larry. Kind of anticipating that 500 to 600 on cattle. Quality really good this week. You know, it was kind of wet last week. A lot of mom and pops, but some of the bigger shippers, they got back out there and got it done. And, you know, this market, it's kind of going a little bit south. But, you know, these calves, they have gotten juicy here in the last 30 days. And I keep saying this, you know, everybody got to make profit in this cattle business. And, you know, we've had a pretty good run at it. But, I mean, these calves that we're selling now, we don't have a lot of feed cost in them. So, you know, there's always a plus to it. So we can take just a tick less for them. So, but I think everything's going to be good. And sheep and goats, same thing, kind of anticipating that 600 somewhere in there. And, you know, quality was good on them again this week. And we kind of been holding our own on the sheep and goat market. So I think everything will be just fine this week, Larry.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Brian.
You give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I'll see you tomorrow night, Cousin Larry.
Sure enough. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the meats. Boxed beef, closed mix, choice down 286 at 298.08. Select up 130 at 292.64. Movement was 111 loads. We'll call it 70 1/2 of choice, 16 3/4 of select, almost 8 of trim, and about 16 1/4 loads of ground beef. No cash cattle sales developed. Looks like the southern prices want 184 plus. Tuesday slaughter, 124,000 head, 1,000 head less than a week ago. Steady to somewhat lower is Wednesday's cash cattle call. On the pork side, cutout values lower. Lean hog complex powered through. June lean hogs closed 37 higher at 102.82. Pork cutouts total 282.38 loads, with 237.44 loads of pork cuts and almost 45 of trim. The pork cutout down 405 at 99.55. Tuesday slaughter, 486,000 head. Neighbor, there's a look at your meats.
Hey guys, it's Steven with D&D here in Seguin. Just want to let everybody know, since it's springtime, we've got new garden stuff and new outdoor furniture in. We've got everything from planters and little garden carts, all the way up to some small garden sets if you wanted to sit outside and enjoy the nice weather. If you have any questions or want to come take a look, give me a call and we'll get you taken care of. Thanks.
Contact Steven at 830-379-7340. Check him out on the web, ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, now it's time to get a hold of Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, yesterday we got in from a pretty lengthy bull delivery and bought some good Angus bulls, just trying to keep my supply of bulls replenished and keep them young and stout and ready to go to work. If you do need some bulls, we've got plenty of bulls of all the popular breeds available for lease and for sale. Now, give me a call, particularly if you need 5 or 6 of a certain breed, because they're very difficult to find and very expensive. So don't hesitate. Even if you don't need them for a couple of months, let me know so I can be getting these bulls together for you. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on a daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com, We're the bull people.
Neighbor, let's talk about Wholesale Steel San Antonio. Wonderful company. George and crew want to do business with you. Their heavy-duty line can allow you to work, move, crowd, and load your animals with confidence with your own equipment. With heavy material and strong construction, those panels withstand even the roughest stock while still remaining portable. Check out their price list at their website, wholesalesteelusa.com. Round pins, stalls, panels for separating livestock. Lifetime limited warranty on those cattle panels. Local dealers available. Locations in San Antonio and Hearn. Call the San Antonio office, 210-64-2000, or the Hearn location, 979-280-6100. That's Wholesale Steel. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite. Sean, how did sheep and goat sale go?
Larry, it went good. Ended up with 47 or 800. We got a few more we talked about. Kept rolling in this morning, which is good. I would say the old market was just a tick softer. Lambs kind of bring up to better, fancier lambs kind of bring up to $3 is kind of the tops. And the kids, those better boar kids, kind of 335 to up to 380, I guess, kind of all day on those better kids. Some of the Spanish kids, more Spanish influence, didn't quite bring that much. Then we got on some of those feeder kids. If they had any Spanish in them, boy, it sure dropped off on the feeder kids, on the Spanish type kids. And, the better boar kids kind of bring up to 330, I guess, on the feeders. So I thought we got along real well for as many that were around this week and last week. So, everybody stayed in there and stayed hooked. And we just walked out of there actually about 5 minutes ago. So all the buyers stayed and stayed active. It was good.
Good. How many cattle you got on the yard?
I think we'll get somewhere around that 700, Larry, maybe a few more. See how they keep rolling in this evening. We'll sure have a few more than we did last week.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Sean Geiswhite.
You can reach us at 830-997-4390.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, we're on the line with Tracy Phillips, the Texas landlady of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Tracy, I hear you've got a 30-acre listing in Kimball County. Can you tell me more about it?
Sure, Larry. This versatile ag-exempt property has a 5-bedroom, 3-bath home, 2 RV hookups on the property, a workshop, a huge greenhouse that includes a koi pond, deer blinds and a feeder, and so much more.
Sounds like you could make that into a really nice homestead or a hunting property.
Absolutely, and it's only a mile to Llano River access at Yates Crossing, and there's an option to purchase 32 adjacent acres for a total of 62 acres.
Tracy, how can people get in touch with you to schedule a showing of this property?
Easiest is to call me direct at 512-393-9996, and I promise that if I do not answer, I will call you back. Or visit homesteadandranch.com, and you can find all our properties there.
We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, what's the sale looking like?
Shaping up pretty good, Larry. We've got about 750 on hand right now. So expecting, I imagine we'll get close to 1,000 tomorrow. Looks like about 250 cows and bulls. We've got several consignments in here this week. Got a really nice consignment of Brahman cows, some pairs on them, a lot of good red cows on them, straight set of 4-year-olds coming with their second. Got a few Angus cross cows in the mix, some pairs and breds. Got some really nice F1 first calf heifer pairs. Got a few breds off of them as well. So a nice selection of replacement cattle, and then good run of calves and yearlings. Got several bigger bunches coming in. Got 74 wean cattle weighing in the 4s, red and Redmont cattle coming. Got 51 good black calves here, steers and heifers weighing the 5s. Got another 37 head of Redmont calves weighing kind of 4 to 5 something. Got some condition to them. So a lot of quality here, some good bunches of cattle, and expecting good sale tomorrow. We'll get started at 11 o'clock.
Kelly, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Call us there at the office, 830-334-3653. Mobile number is 334-1047. Look us up on the website, and that's PearsallLivestock.com.
Kelly, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. Don't forget about McCoys.com. 62 stores, 3 states. They've got plenty within this region. Whether it's things for lawn and garden, whether it's lumber, whether it is things from their building and trust department, any product you need out on your farm and ranch to get a building job done, why, they even have gates and panels. That's McCoy's Building Supply Center is McCoys.com. We're on the line. You there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're on the line with Phil Brockenbush. Phil, how'd the Monday sale go?
It wound up good, Larry. We wound up with 1,300. The calf deal was a little better than it was last week, and the cows and bulls sold kind of steady, so it was good.
Walk the pins with us.
All right, your steers, 300 and back average 345, brought up to 435. 3 to 4 weights, 308 to 345. 4 to 5 weights, 285 to 327.5. 5 to 6 weights, 262 to 302.5. 6 to 7 weights, 240 to 277.5. 7 to 8 weights, 205 to 235. Your heifer mate, 300 and back, average 320, brought up to 355. 3 to 4 weights, 277 to 365. 4 to 5 weights, 260 to 330. 5 to 6 weights, 242 to 275. 6 to 7 weights, 217 to 265. 7 to 8 weights, 197 to 240. The bull yearlings, 7 to 850 pounds, $2 to $235. 850 to 1,000 pounds, 175 to 235. The Packer cows and bulls, the high yielding bulls, 145 to 160. Medium yielding bulls, 125 to 140. The cows, the high yielding cows, 125 to 140. Medium yielding cows, 116 to 124. The little thin cows, $1 to $1.15. We had them cows, that little old sellout deals of them cows. We had some really good pairs. They brought from $18.50 to $28.50. The bred cows from $900 to $2,500. So it was really good. The market was, the calf deal was a good bit better than it was last week.
Good. You know of anything for this next Monday?
Yes, sir. I've had a few phone calls. A few people got some calves. We kind of we had more than I thought we'd have this week, but it's supposed to rain, so I don't know what it'll be like, but the market's sure good, and that's bringing them to town. So,
right.
So I think we'll have a decent run.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Phil.
Yes, sir. You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about all 5 locations of MG Building Materials. They've got one in Pleasanton, one in San Antonio, one in Corpus, one in Uvalde, and one in Kerrville. That's MG Building Materials. Whether it's farm and ranch electrical, hardware and tools, lawn and garden and housewares, or paints, floor coverings, plumbing and heating, steel products and flashing, roofing, or gypsum installation, you can trust MG. Remember, 5 locations. Find the one near you at mgbuildingmaterials.com. I'm on the line with Doug Bass from Cattleman's Columbus, getting ready for the Wednesday sale. It's Tuesday night. What's it looking like in Columbus?
Looks good, Mr. Larry. We tagging about 600 somewhere in there, and got a pretty good drag of cattle. We got some good, probably about 40 good solid mouth, middle-aged black pairs gonna sell tomorrow. I don't know. We're looking at probably 20 pound pace back here right now. Got a good set of calves on hand. I know I got 50 wean calves coming tomorrow, gonna weigh 7, right around in there. But we're looking for a good run, a good sale tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you there in Columbus, Doug Bass.
Yes, sir. Y'all can call me on my cell, 979-877-4454. Office is 979-732-2622.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you after the sale. Thank you for the call.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Y'all have a good one.
You bet. Bye-bye.
This is Channel 5 reporting live from the rangeland, where earlier today, a death was reported. I'm standing here talking to...
Mesquite.
Mr. Mesquite, what happened here today?
Well, Weesatch and I had been living on this rangeland. Every year, the rancher would spray us with herbicide, and we'd take a nice, long nap. But we always woke up.
What changed, Mesquite?
It's that Invora herbicide. The rancher used it with Rangeview to target his application. And now I don't think Weesatch is coming back.
I wouldn't think so. It's guaranteed
control for 5 years.
You heard it from Mesquite himself. Invora and Rangeview stop brush for the long haul. It's guaranteed.
Start investing in the long haul with guaranteed Mesquite and Weesatch control at Invora.com. That's INVORA.com. Always read and follow label instructions. Invora is a restricted use pesticide. Invora is a trademark owned by Environmental Science US LLC or one of its affiliates. Not all products are registered in all states.
Neighbor, it's time to take a look at the grains. John Tuggle's report was not available today. As we look toward the Panhandle, yellow corn 416 to 511, average price 486. To the feed yards, yellow corn 571 to 581, average price 576. Milo 441 to 446, average price 435. And hard red winter wheat 472 to 517, average price 495. Texas cotton, 648 bales, 70.79 to 74.29. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble, you're my neighbor. Neighbor, thanks for listening to our 16 Down on the Farm affiliated stations or at our website, downonthefarmradio.com. Good day to you.